Hey, what's up? What's going on, YouTube? It's Leo, or IPreferToWin here, and today I'm bringing you guys a 46-2 gameplay on Demolition on the map Slums using the God Mode PDW with the suppressor and the laser sight. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit too fast. This is a pretty short gameplay, and I really want to get everything I want to say out. First of all, before I talk about gameplay, Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 stuff, I want to say that, you know, to every commentary I make, or to most commentaries I make, I try to give them a topic, a point, something to focus on, something to put in the title, something to give it a little meaning, because I don't know, basically, and this is for another commentary, but I'll try to get it out quick. Like I said, I want to be quick. You know, my main influences on Call of Duty, I mean, not on Call of Duty, my bad, for starting YouTube channels, basically people who I sorry, people I first started watching, I would say like Hutch. I don't know, man. Hutch was deep, man. I think that's funny. You know, Hutch was just like the deep guy, the thinker, you know, the real, you know, commentary type guy. You know, Hutch was really cool, man. Hutch still is really cool, and you know, he was a huge channel. I mean, Hutch could have really just dominated and stayed at the top, and even now, if he really wanted to, he could just keep pushing his channel with anyone Hutch would want to make a video with. He could do so and just boost his channel up. But he really, you know, that's not his thing. He's a married man. He has other priorities. I mean, it's cool, YouTube is still a thing for him, that's cool, but he does it at his own call. You know, he calls his own shots now, and that's cool. But you know, just because he always kind of had something to talk about, I kind of want to have things to talk about too. I want to feel like there's a little more to it than like video game, you know, this, that. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but basically I wanted to say, you know, happy belated Thanksgiving, guys. I hope you guys had a really good one, and I truly and sincerely mean that. My Thanksgiving, well, first and foremost, it was the first Thanksgiving I've ever spent alone. I did not have any family, I had no visitors. My mom was like, why can't you go hang out with your friends? And I was like, Mom, they're all with their fucking I didn't say that. I've never sworn to my parents in my life. The worst I've said is like damn or shit, you know, stuff like that, or you know, like bullshit. But you know, she was like, go, you know, go with a friend, you know, go do this, go do that, go do this. I was like, Mom, they're all with their own families, you know. And I mean, my parents work, they're both doctors, they cannot take time off to go visit their, you know, their baby 6-year-old son. You know, I'm a big kid. You know, I can do my own thing. I had no turkey. I had no dinner, though, which kind of sucked. It's first time ever. And, I mean, it was still a really good time. I had a lot of really me time. I did work Black Friday. I worked from midnight to 7 in the morning, and then I woke up at 9 in the morning, and I played from 9 to, like, 11, and that's where I got this gameplay and a couple of other games. I was playing with this lobby that I'm playing with right now, and I played with them for about 2 hours, and basically only about 2 people quit. Everyone I'm playing with right now I played for about 2 hours, and it was really cool. And only up until like about an hour and a half that GA Sport guy, who was really cool with me, started talking shit to me, because it flipped him to the it flipped the poor guy to the other team, and he experienced my Call of Duty cock, which I gave to him many times, many times. And he was like, man, you're a fucking camper, blah blah blah, all you do is camp with that PDW. And as you can see, all I really do is rush. And you know, yeah, sometimes I'm a little dick and I get in people's spawns and whatnot, and I pick them off as they're trying to run out of their spawns, but that's Call of Duty, man. GG no re. Open your fucking open your fucking eyes and be more alert, you know. But anyways, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. You know, be thankful. I think we do need a holiday that reminds us to be thankful for things, and you know, to truly and sincerely be thankful and appreciate what you have and what you don't have. If you had a family to spend time with, that's more than so many other people have. Just that concept is so foreign to some people on this planet. A family, you know, a father, a mother, being able to overindulge on food. Some people don't have enough food. You know, some people go to sleep hungry, some people starve to death, some people are being murdered as we speak, some people are being born with extra chromosomes, some people are being born with, you know, birth defects and this and that. And I don't want to sound depressing, I don't want to sound bleak or, you know, depressing basically, but that's life. You know, life is not perfect, and this world is not perfect. But guess what? You know, guess what type of life you live? You know, think about it. You have an internet connection with the computer, with the roof over your head. to watch a YouTube video, to be, to make videos, to do internet crap. Just that in itself says, something somebody would love to have, or at least to have food, you know what I mean? So be thankful, be grateful. I'm not saying like, oh man, you fat piece of shit, you filthy American, eating all that turkey, go save the world. No, that's silly, but I hope you guys understand. If you like the video, leave a like or whatever. Take care, guys. I do hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Peace.